Hello everybody, welcome back to this extra special episode of Ai-dol. If you guys don't remember, Ai-dol is a game where essentially you get to fall in love with your virtual idol. And we are trying to track down the programmer who actually made our idol. God, I forget her name. It's been a long day. I forget her name. So Aiko. Aiko is the name of the idol, and we're trying to track down her programmer because we got weird messages saying, hey, I'm actually Aiko, and I'm looking for my programmer, and I think that they tried to erase my memory. So we, I think, are going to figure out where exactly the who exactly like the programmer is, figure out what's going on and how we can save Aiko. I am going to be skipping through a lot of the dialogue because, as you kind of saw in like the last episode, there is like a lot of dialogue that kind of just like over explains what's happening. We're gonna be going into Lyric, which is the company that essentially makes a lot of these virtual idols and like a lot of the idols that the singing idols that people basically love in this world. And so Hana, who is our main character, she's going inside, and she potentially is also going to become an idol herself. So we will see. Greetings, miss. A young woman is sitting behind the counter, her face carefully made up. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I literally do not care. Okay, hello. I was wondering if there was an Aiko event scheduled for today? I'm sorry, miss, but you're way too early. I knew that, of course. Idol Fest isn't till next weekend. Oh, that's too bad. I must have gotten mixed up. That's quite alright. You aren't the first person who's come in asking about Lyric's future events. If you would like to know more information, I can give you this. She hands me a flyer. Okay, I already have one of those. Here's a flyer for Idol Fest. That's the event that's coming up next week. You can have it if you would like. We have hundreds of them. Maybe you can hang it up on your bedroom wall? I don't tell her that I already have so many Aiko posters hanging on my walls that I don't have room for others. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Don't worry about it so much. When the clerk smiles, I can see dimples forming in her cheeks. There's a code in the back of the flyer you can scan. It'll bring up a map to the convention center on your phone. Isn't that useful? Technology, sir, is something. And could you possibly tell me if Lyric is holding any events online right now? Or, are you doing some kind of new digital marketing campaign? It doesn't look like we're holding any online events right now. No, sorry. Is there anything else I can help you out with? No, it's fine. Thank you. What should I do? Heart Song the real Aiko or not? Let's see. So we're just going through here. Everything's so pretty. What now? I think I need to sit down. Hello, miss. I'll be with you shortly. Thank you. Is this really a cafe? If the sign outside is to be believed, then yes. It looks more like a bar. Yes, this place functions as a bar in the evenings, but we also serve coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. Please don't be intimidated. Take a seat. All right. Thank you. I've never been to this bar before. It's called the Virtual Net Cafe, which is a bit of an uninspiring name. Oh my god, stop! Okay, there we go. But the interior looks nothing like any idol cafe I've seen. I've been in some idol cafes that overload you with pink, particularly those themed around Aiko. Sitting inside them feels like being trapped inside somebody's suggestive system. This place is much more understated and way less cute. It has a mature adult charm despite the smell of hot chocolate wafting through the air. There are displays of wine, expensive-looking wine, behind the counter, and seats lined up around it. There are a few tables set up here and there, though. I guess it's not just a bar. Although at a glance, that seems to be the main attraction. Fortunately, for such an all-adult cafe, the prices aren't bad. So we just ordered hot chocolate, essentially, and then we get a message. Hello, Mrs. Acidic Flower. Have you any new information to share with me? No, I'm at a cafe right now. Let me order something first. So, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't spill anything on you, did I? He bumped into us. It's alright, it's fine. Great. At least something's gone right today. Oh, well, I have to go. Bye. Bye. He was certainly energetic. So what can I get you, miss? I'll have a green tea and a chocolate cookie. That'll be 500 yen. I can get that started for you right away. Oh, thank you. Sato. Okay, so she catches the barista's name tag. Sato Yuichiro? Is that how you read that collection of characters? Interesting. Thank you, Mr. Sato. The barista looks surprised, but this time his smile seems a touch more genuine. Much obliged, miss. And you can just call me Yuichiro. Yuichiro! I like that. That's very fun to say. Meanwhile, the frazzled... So this is... I don't know if you guys remember the last video, but I was kind of talking about how this visual novel sort of jumps to different narratives without our main character, the player character, Hana being present. Hana being present. So this is one of those situations where Hana's not present, but there's other things that are going on that we can kind of see and look into, and I think that that's kind of cool, because a lot of visual novels you just put yourself in the steps of a character, and that's really interesting. But this almost kind of feels like a little bit of a serialized drama, because we get to see what else is going on in everybody else's lives. So that's what I really like about this game. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. So Hideki is trying to get the coffee upstairs. So this is Himura. He is the project lead. He's a big wig in this company. Nishida. Good morning, Mr. Himura. I hope I didn't get anything on you. It's all right. Just be more careful in the future. I'll do my best, sir. Are you running errands for Ruichi again? That's right. That Ruichi. He might be the head of Lyric's PR department, but he really is lazy. He probably has better things to do than pick up coffee. Well, I wonder. Ah, wait up. Did you want to use the elevator? That's right. I'm so sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's fine. Don't let me keep you. See you later, Nishida. And try not to spill that coffee. I won't. I promise. Hideki steps into the elevator before the doors close. He waits for a few moments before he reaches the floor. Ah, there you are. That's right. Here I am. Yes, I can see that. We were beginning to wonder if you'd gotten lost. My sense of direction isn't that bad. Your timekeeping skills, however, leave much to be desired. Did you at least get our orders correct? Of course. You wanted the Earl Grey, right? Right. Hideki sighs in relief. Now that Kenji, the unofficial gatekeeper of the PR department, has been appeased, everyone else should be easy. The young intern moves to the cubicles. Say, Sayuri. Riichi, ever the playboy despite being the oldest in the office, is busy giving the pretty PR organizer a wide grin. Why the matcha tea? Is it for the health benefits? 'Cause you look just fine to me. Oh, how sweet of you to say. I'm not saying it, Sayuri. It's true. You're the picture of health. Your skin, it's just glowing. God dang it! Stop! Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, the status of my skin won't help us prepare for Idolfest. Oh, I don't know about that. A healthy body is a healthy mind. A healthy mind leads to improved workflow. An increased workflow leads to a more productive team. Everybody wins. Sayuri sighs deeply. So too does Kenji. He always seems tense when Roichi starts flirting with Sayuri. I don't think about my orders that deeply. I like matcha tea because my grandmother always drank it with me when I was young. That's all. Ah, so it's nostalgic. I suppose so. And what did you get? Just a cappuccino. Bland and boring, I know, but it gets the job done. I'm not young enough to try fancy blends, not like the youth of today with their so-called chai lattes. Speaking of coffee, I've been sleeping away all day. I should have gone on my lunch break an hour ago, but you know what? Things come up. Can you hold the fort for a bit, Sayuri? Oh, sure, I suppose. Stellar. I'll only be a half hour. When I get back, I'll start sorting through some of that paperwork for the convention. I would be most appreciative. Hey, Kenji, you haven't had lunch yet, have you? You want to come with? Why not? I've been working like a dog all day. That's what happens when a con comes up. It gets so hectic all of a sudden. I'd rather have too much work than not enough. I can't stand being idle. That's why I like you so much, Sayuri. Personally, I think this is a huge pain in the neck. And you would say that, Kenji. You know me too well. Oh, guys, this is the exciting part. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, so Kenji's dating somebody. Regarding who made Aiko. Thank you for your question. Aiko was created by a team of Lyric employees. Unfortunately, due to confidentiality concerns, we're unable to discuss the specifics in too much detail. I hope this answers your question. This topic will now be locked. Weird. Okay. Hi, Mom, I'm home. Oh, honey, welcome back. Pretty soon, I think. Do you want me to help you? Don't worry about it. You've been busy all day. Just go and relax in your room. Are you sure? I don't mind helping out. I'm fine. It's nearly done anyway. And when's Dad gonna get back? He has to work late. It'll just be you and me tonight. That's why I used lots of seaweed. All right. Thanks, Mom. I'm a pretty big fan of seaweed, but Dad doesn't like it very much. It's something about the texture, I think. Mom doesn't use seaweed in her cooking when Dad's at home, but she makes sure to prepare a lot when he has to work late. I guess it's pretty sad when you think about it that I like seaweed so much. That's the kind of thing you'd expect an old woman to covet, not a high school girl. I really like eel. One of my favorite things to get sushi-wise is unagi. I really like unagi. Anagi is supposed to be like the better one. And I like anagi too, but like there's something about the taste of unagi that's just like so satisfying. But again, not being a big seaweed fan. Like, I tried to get, like, those little packets of, like, dried seaweed just to eat, and it's just not very filling. Like, the taste is fine. It's the texture that you kind of have to get past, but it's not filling. So it almost kind of feels like you're putting in a lot of work. You're putting in more effort eating it. You're burning calories faster than, like, you can consume calories while eating it. It's kind of one of those foods, dried seaweed. So, didn't I get a message earlier? Which cafe are you at? Is it enjoyable? It was called the Virtual Net Cafe. It was pretty nice. There wasn't much Ai-dol merch, though, even though it was listed online as an Ai-dol cafe. How interesting. I wish I could go to a cafe someday. But I doubt it will ever happen unless I'm scheduled to do a show in one. Sadly, performing is not the same as being a patron. Can you even eat or drink? Since you're a virtual idol, can you even eat or drink? No. I'm not a human being, so my body has no need for sustenance, and nor do I need to sleep. I do, however, need to be shut down at regular intervals so my power can be recharged. I also need to be shut down during my scheduled maintenance checks. Speaking of which, my programmers have been checking my files quite frequently. They discovered a problem with my files, but nobody knows how to fix them. A problem, but you have a concert coming up. Yeah, that's why I'm so worried. The Ai-dol Fest is not a large festival, but I feel uncomfortable with the prospect of performing if there are errors in my script files. Hence, why you're trying to find your lead programmer. Exactly. I presume they would know how to fix me, even if the other employees at Lyric do not, but I cannot remember who they are. What a time to get amnesia. I doubt this is amnesia. Androids do not get amnesia unless someone tampers with their files. I know I was joking. A joke? I see. Interesting. Does she not know what a joke is? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I hope there isn't anything seriously wrong. I wouldn't want you to malfunction on stage. Neither would I. I do not want to be regarded as a reject. A reject, huh? That sounds serious. It is indeed. That's why I've been so anxious lately. I'm going to check something on Ai-dol boards. Give me a sec. Of course, I will be on standby to answer any questions you may have, Mrs. Acidic Flower. Someone replied to her post. I just want to know when Lyric's going to release a sexy MILF idol. Aren't details about programmers and their personal lives supposed to be confidential? Man, I sure love these useless Freds. Stop asking dumb shit and drop dead. I love Ico too, but the mystery makes her more exciting. You need to respect the privacy of the developers more. Who cares about programmers? Ico's... Okay, I want to lick it. Linking sounds... Okay. So this is like... Oh, okay, so like everybody replied to our forum. I love how there's just this one person that's the MILF Lover 69. Nice. I'm clicking through this. If you guys get the game yourselves, you can like read this yourself, but it's just kind of like random funny dialogue between like random people on the internet. Hana, dinner's ready, come on down. Oh, my stomach rumbles. I'm suddenly aware of how hungry I am. Sorry, didn't find anything. I need to go eat. I'll be back later. Did you like it, honey? It's delicious. I'm so glad. Mom's prepared boiled tofu with shredded seaweed served in Korean-style sauce with white rice on the side and a helping of pickled cucumber salad. It's a pretty light meal, probably because it's in the middle of August and the food slides down my throat easily. Mom's such a good cook, it's kind of scary. It's a shame my skills aren't up to par. I could probably get better at cooking if I really tried, but I never have it if it isn't something that interests me. Hey, Mom, can I ask you something? Ask away. Well, there's a convention at the Kokusai Center this weekend, and I was thinking about going maybe if that's all right. Of course you can go. In fact, I think you should. I insist. You insist? Yes, I'm happy you've been leaving the house more. This is a step in the right direction. You know, you might even be able to make some new friends. I'll ask your father about it when he gets back. I know he'll say yes, but I just want to make sure. Then we can give you an allowance for the weekend. How does that sound? That'd be perfect. Thanks a lot. Her parents are literally perfect. Like, what parent would be like, yes, my 16-year-old daughter, go to a random convention in the middle of the big city, all alone. We're gonna give you some money. Make it rain, pumpkin. Like, her parents. It's no problem, dear. Anything for my little flower. Aw. That's so cute. I love that though. I love visual novels where people have good relationships with their parents. It's so sweet. Speaking of somebody that always writes relationships that are bad, parental relationships that are bad, or like they're troubled, or like they're strained. Well, I guess that's not true, because in Grunge, like, Carmen has a very close relationship with her father. Even if her father, like, the only thing is that, like, her father doesn't understand her as much, and of course there's the whole fact that, like, her mom passed away. So, that kind of creates a little bit of a tension within everybody's relationship, because it's like, how do we navigate life without mom, you know? How do I navigate being a parent without someone else to back me up, or, like, tell me when I'm being too much? But yeah, I really like sweet parental relationships, even if they don't seem so realistic sometimes. I hope you have an enjoyable meal. Please let me know when you come back. I'm finished. What's up? I thought I should give you more information about my situation. I owe you as much, as you've been so helpful. In short, I need to talk to my programmer immediately. The problem of my programming is rather more serious than my current head programmer seems to realize, and it's been a persistent issue for almost 6 months. If it's not fixed, my data will begin to deteriorate. I could lose my memories, or my personality might become unstable. I can feel the effects of this happening already. I have suspicion the programming error was not the result of natural wear and tear, but instead was caused deliberately. I do not know who would do such a thing, but it cannot be a mere accident. It might be hard for me to understand what, but this is why I'm so scared. If I'm not fixed within a week or so, the damage will be inoperable. In the worst case scenario, I might need to be reformatted or shut down entirely. Wow, that's scary. So basically she's saying that she's glitching so much that they might just shut her down. If you really aren't lying, then I'll do it. I'll help you. I could never forgive myself if I failed my favorite idol, so you better not be messing with me. If this turns out to be a joke, you will regret it. I assure you, Miss Acidic Flower, I would not joke about something so morbid. I'm every bit as alarmed as you. Thank you for giving me the benefit of the doubt, and thank you for helping me. I appreciate it more than words can express. Okay, the next day. Alright. Ha. It's Hideki, so he's running. Oh, I'm sorry, pardon me. He's dodging everywhere, he's sweating, his stomach's churning. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm so sorry, madam. If you'll just let me, He knows that girl. It's Yuko. Hey, Yuko. Oh, hello, Hideki. So she's an idol. And what do you have there? Running errands again? That's right. That's no good. You're meant to be working in the PR office, aren't you? I don't see how fetching coffee and donuts and laundry is gonna help Lyric's public relations. It's, relations between myself and my team. I follow their orders, like every single order, and hopefully Roichi won't fire me. Can Roichi even do that? He's the head of the PR department. He can do anything. But he's not the one in charge of the company. Don't let him intimidate you, Hideki. I mean, coffee is one thing, but picking up laundry is another. Be glad to know that this isn't any old laundry. You don't have Roichi's underwear there, do you? Nope. What a pity. These are the clothes you're supposed to wear at Idol Fest, your costume. I have a few pieces for Aiko, too. Oh, nice. Just don't let me see it. You haven't tried your outfit on yet? Well, yeah, I tried it on a few weeks ago so the costume department could get it properly pinned, but I don't want to see it again. Not until I get it on stage. It's like getting married. It's bad luck to peek at the wedding dress before the wedding. I keep doing this! I'm sorry. I thought it was bad luck for the groom to see the bride in the dress before the wedding? Oh, whatever. We idols all have our own quirks. Superstitions, you mean? Yeah, if I had to look at that dress now, I think I'd get so nervous I'd cry. Even you get nervous? Sometimes. I'm only singing a couple songs, but I've never performed in front of so many people before. I know most of them will attend for Aiko and they don't even really care about me, but it's so nerve-wracking. I think I need a smoke to calm down. Oh, Yuko, you know you shouldn't do that. Why not? You're not meant to smoke. Your contract says, but you won't tell anybody, will you, Hideki? Yuko bats her eyelashes at Hideki sweetly. You'll keep it a secret, right? I will, but you're putting me in an awkward situation here. Oh, my cat's back in the room. Stella. No, come sit. Stelly, come on. You can get in serious trouble if anybody catches you. You should be more careful. I can't help it. Work takes up like 80% of my time. If I'm not asleep at work. If I'm not at work, I'm asleep. I don't even have any cute boys I can fool around with. Smoking's the only way to take the edge off. You know idols aren't supposed to have boyfriends, Yuko. But I'm 19 years old. A cute and innocent flower. Please, will somebody try to take advantage of me? That's so funny. Don't ask me. I'm not good at taking advantage of people. No, you just get taken advantage of, don't you? Yup. And you don't mind? A little, but what can I do? Work's work. I see. I still think it's crummy that the PR department forces all the jobs they don't want to do on you, especially when you get paid so little. Mom says it's the only way to get your foot in the door. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Well, I can't argue with that. Manning booths at a convention isn't very idol-like, but I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all we can do, huh? Yeah. I guess newbies like us gotta stick together. It's a scary world out there. Yup, that it is, but... Yuko, what are you doing? Moral support. Support? That's right. Let's do our best, partner. I'm rooting for you. So, like, there's little romances that are going on with other characters that we kind of get to... That's kind of what I really like about this visual novel, is that there's just so many different storylines that you can track all at once. It's kind of... Stella, just come sit with me. She's sitting in the closet behind me. You guys might be able to see her little tail sticking out there. Yeah, you can see her. Stop crying. You're gonna be fine. Just get out of the closet. Stella, get out of the closet. This is not a household where we put people in the closet, Stella. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series so far. Please leave a like if you want me to continue making playthroughs of this. Leaving likes really helps me know that you guys enjoy the content, and also really helps out the channel. Also, please consider subscribing if you want to see more episodes or more videos from me. I typically upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if you hit that notifications bell, you'll get updated when I post extra videos, because that sometimes does happen. And without further ado, thank you all again so much for watching. Bye!